Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Last Viking TV back again. Now we have a doctor who basically is saying that the coronavirus is worse than a bomb. That's right, the coronavirus is worse than a bomb. The doctor's going to go into pretty good detail about it. Next is we have a survivor who actually had the coronavirus, and he describes exactly what it feels like to go through having the coronavirus. And from what I've been researching is that yes, you could be psyched out about how deadly this stuff is, but if you have a suppressed immune system, like you constantly get cold, constantly get sick, most likely you're probably gonna have a tough time with this coronavirus if you catch it. Also, if you're elderly, typically they're having issues with people that are 60 years of age and older, and not so much with children, but mainly people that are suppressed immune systems and 55 and older. And then also one short clip of currently what it looks like in Hubei province, China. There are people out, but they're still wearing masks and they're still not socializing like they used to. Keep in mind, Hubei province used to be an area where 60 million people used to be, and it was shoulder to shoulder at one point in time, and now not so much. So then please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I've been on top of all these videos as much as I possibly can. If you're just eating healthy, staying fit, working out, eating healthy, staying away from large groups of people, wearing masks if you are in large groups of people, most likely you're going to avoid this by all means. I mean, really, it's not that bad. Most people that are dying are just the elderly, stuff like that. So, but the craziest thing is that that it actually is a biochemical warfare virus. That is the craziest thing about that I've done in all my research about this virus. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I also don't want to I want to make sure that I'm not spreading the virus around people that are around me, because I work with a lot of older people. So yeah, it's scary for me because, if they die because of me, then it's like I'm gonna feel like crap. So I try not to feel like that. So check out these next videos. I got some small quick clips of some doctors and patients talking about the coronavirus. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and share the video with all your friends and family. You got to watch this video all the way through until the end. Thanks for watching. Till next time, Last Viking TV
Lombard
is
is
out.
one of the richest region in Europe. So we have a very good health system, very modern, very efficient. So I don't think that the problem is that it exploded there, and before you can realize what's happening, you are like overwhelmed by the mass of patients. So hopefully in other countries it's not behaving like this. But what is very, very, very important for every country, and that's why the real reason why I'm doing this is that everyone must understand that if you are not very careful in controlling the spread of the disease, this disease will overwhelm your system, no matter how efficient, good, modern it is. So the most important thing, besides creating new ICU beds, besides buying new ventilators, which is okay for people who are already sick, but the most important thing is to avoid a lot of people becoming sick. So you have to teach the population that they have to behave in some way in order to avoid the spread of the disease. I don't know. We are now putting in place a lot of severe measurements of containment, and that's the only way that we can try to deal with this incredible number of patients who are coming to our hospitals. And then the regional differences are difficult to explain. I don't know. I'm not an epidemiologist. I observe the numbers and the facts, and I see that in other countries they have smaller numbers, lower mortality. I have no explanation for that. We in Italy the average age is quite high, so most of the people who died are patients above 80 years old. So patients who really cannot reasonably survive to a severe acute respiratory failure like this.
Yeah, actually, so this
So-
particular virus, it happens in different stages, as you said. You get better before you get worse. So in my case, the first stage was I had the cold, just a common cold. My nose was stuffy. Um, I had ear problems, sinus problems, that sort of thing. But then you get better before you get worse. So I was getting better, and that's when I got hit with the flu. Now, I've had the flu half a dozen times, and this was probably the worst I've felt with that. It really was quite bad. It wasn't life-threatening, but I did feel terrible. With the flu, I was stuck in bed. I had a headache. I just generally feeling unwell. I was getting better from the flu, and that's when I got hit with pneumonia. Now, the pneumonia, I've never had that before, so that was quite serious for me.
From the centre of Wuhan. I thought I would update on exactly what my health has been like and what's happened over the course of the last few months. I'm sure people back home are definitely worried about their own safety and about the safety of others. So in regards to that, the virus definitely it is serious. It's very serious. It's more serious if you're elderly or you have pre-existing health problems. How it works is it comes in stages. So the first stage is you have just a common cold. It's nothing serious, just a normal cold. From there, you will get better before you get worse. So your cold will recover, and then you'll have the flu. And the flu symptoms, like any old flu, you're going to be stuck in bed. You're going to feel terrible, that sort of thing. And then from the flu, I progressed into pneumonia, and that's where it was quite serious. Pneumonia is not fun. It feels like you're breathing through a paper bag, and it feels like half your lungs are not working. Uh, and breathing is vital to life. So it's one of those things that if your breathing is affected, there's a problem. There's a real big problem. Um, but then after the pneumonia, I got better fairly quickly. Obviously, I didn't take any drugs or anything. I've always relied on my own immune system to heal myself. I think that's the best way. And then when I do get really sick, taking drugs will be more effective.